Hello there, it's Lydia again. Today I'm going to be making braids. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I already prepared the attachments I'll be using. I want to make bow braid. I picked out some coily attachments. I already picked out little coily attachments and also normal straight attachments. If you want to know expression, so um expression for the straight attachment. So here we go. I first of all prepped my hair. I tried to part it. Never don't bother about the unclean parting. Just wait for the finished result because actually it's my first time making bow braids and I know it's going to be a lot of work. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm ready for it. Your girl is up for the challenge and yeah, so I decided to part my hair into three parts so that it can be easy for me to navigate, like to part while I'm braiding. I felt it's better when I kind of part it, and then if you notice, I actually whipped the hair um in different directions. In the back part, I made it like that just like a line, so three separate lines. I think three separate lines for the first two parts, and then the third one I started making like a curve, more like a U, because I just wanted to like make it easy for me. And just to mention, I actually counted my attachments. I'm this kind of person that actually like when I have a target number, and if I feel more motivated to actually accomplish the task faster when I know, okay, when I'm done with this, then it's over. So typically there I actually counted my attachments. I think I had 56 coily attachments, and also 100 and um that's 112. I think about 112 straight attachments, because I estimated that if I want to make just 56 braids, and for each braid I want it to just be a combination of one coily hair and and two straight attachments. That way it's easy for me to like know, okay, when I just start weaving the hairs as my, like when I start braiding, I just need to put the first attachment, the first straight attachment, and then I add, when I braid a bead, I add the second straight attachment, and when I braid a bead, I add in my bow braid. So, and I try to move out one part of the half part of the coils on one side, and then I also keep braiding the other half part of the bow of the coily attachments with the braid until to an extent. So then when I get to an extent, then I remove the coily attachment out, and then I keep braiding. And after braiding for a while, I then finish it up by twisting the end. That was my plan for this day. That was what I wanted to do. So yep, that's just me breaking down the what I will be doing with the braid. I'm going to be braiding it, and I already know I'm doing 56A. So basically in the back I just need three braids in the back. In the second row I need five braids. In the third row I need nothing more than eight braids. I think I ended up doing like eight braids in the third row, or seven or ten. I think 10 braids in the third row. I'm not so sure, but yeah. And then in the fourth row, so I made like in the fourth row I think I did like 12. It just all in total, the total of what I did, because I know in my front part I actually did almost like 10 or something like that. But yeah, just so you know, the total of the I did the total of the braids I did was like 56. I counted it, and I made sure that I fit in a lot of the braids, a lot it's the smaller sizes. I made smaller size of braids in the front, because I kind of like focus on the front part more. Like I mentioned, it's my first time, so please don't judge me. And it's not my first time braiding on my hair, but my first time doing bowl braid. So it just kind of, should I say, demanding than I actually anticipated. Because with normal braid, I just needed to put my attachment because I was doing knotless braid, and with this bow braid, I actually did just also knotless bow braid, and I was thinking it would be easier, but the coils kind of almost stressed me out in the in the whole process. But yeah, trust your girl. I conquered. Yeah, I conquered. I did it. Yeah. So, just so you know, I didn't actually do this braid. I did not finish the braid the same day because it took me a while. So normally, me braiding my hair always takes me about 7 hours, 5 to 7 hours in total. But this particular braid, I did not finish it on a go because normally I would just, if I don't want any disturbance from my kids, I like to braid my hair in the night. So when the children are sleeping, and then I can just focus and concentrate properly. But this particular one, it was just not possible for me to do it on a go. I don't know if you would notice at a particular point you will see my eyes are like very red. One part of my eyes, one side of my eyes is red. That's like due to no sleeping and just braiding on. So yeah, just so you know. And ignore the serious looks I have. Yeah, that's me trying to focus. Yeah. So in total, if I'm to calculate the hours I used to make this hair, apart from like waiting to the next to continue the next day, of course, if I had up all the hours, it was still around 5 to 7 hours in total, which is much. Yeah, I know it's much. I know. You don't need to tell me it's a long time. I know. I know. Yeah. So yeah, victory, victory, victory. Finally, the last braid. Done, done, done. And this is me. Actually, the coily hair was so long, and I was like, okay, I don't think I can work with this longer. I need to cut some off. So I, of course, grabbed my scissors and schneiden auf Deutsch. So I cut some braid off and I cut some part of the coily hair off because it was just too long. I was not ready to have to deal with a long coily hair. No, no, no. I needed to reduce the length. So it was giving me what I needed it to give after cutting it. See, I like the length and yep, you wouldn't know this is just 56 braids. Ta-da! uh, mm-hmm. And so I went ahead and started using my more divination airfu, whatever it's called. Yeah, I started using it and just to make the coils more defined. And yes, it's time to feel the air. Trust me, trust your girl. I'm gonna feel the air from every corner. I was like trying out different style. I was like, come on, girl, you can't just try out the little style in one night. But I liked how it came out, how it turned out. It looked clean. Yeah. Don't use your glasses to feel, just view it from afar, and then you would be like, oh, this braid is good, it's good, it's good. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you kind of like probably pick one or two things from how I did my braid. I hope the video helped you in a way, one way or the other. And if it doesn't, just keep watching my video and get it until together with me. Thank you and God bless. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button if you like the video. Support your girl. Thank you so much and bye.